The spotlight on former Republican Representative George Santos was starting to grow a little dim recently, so he decided over the weekend to dust off one of his old personalities and announced that he was bringing his drag persona, Kitara Ravish, out of retirement, out of the closet, as he said, so that his drag persona could do cameo videos and allegedly donate 20% of that revenue to some charities. Here is what Santos put on social media. Y'all weren't ready for this drop. I've decided to bring Kitara out of the closet after 18 years. For a limited time and with 20% of the proceeds going to Tunnel to Towers and the Fellowship, book your Kitara cameo on the link below. Those are two pro-Israel charities, very far-right charities, by the way. But George Santos says, hey, if you book a cameo with my drag persona, I will give them, totally believe me on this, 20% of the revenue. I will pocket the rest, of course, but 20% will go to these groups. Now, George Santos does have a bit of a history, according to reports of, not giving money to charity that he swears is going to charity, like with the whole puppy thing. That was very weird and disgusting. Not as bad, I guess, as Kristi Noem's puppy story, but still pretty bad. So yeah, this is what George Santos is doing now, right? Got to make that money somehow. He was making a ton of money, by the way, when he first joined Cameo, because everybody was like, oh, it's so funny. This guy was expelled from Congress. Let me get him to send a happy birthday message to my mother. But that died off. And then he decided he was going to run for Congress again, and he got some headlines with that, but then that died off. So now he's thinking, how am I going to get my name back in the headlines? It has to be something outrageous. It has to be something people haven't seen before. So this is what he came up with. It's not because he actually cares about raising money for charity. I don't even think it's because he cares about raising personal money for himself at this point. It's all about being back in the headlines. It's all about getting people to talk about him one more time. And the hilarious thing about it is, one, it works, but two, we all know the shtick. It's very painfully obvious at this point what he is doing. And I'm not talking about it just to talk about George Santos. I'm talking about it because of how ridiculous he is as a human being. This is a person who is so desperate for attention, so desperate for that spotlight, for another 15 more minutes of fame, that he will literally do whatever it takes. By the end of this year, if he's not sitting in jail, we're going to see George Santos out there at county fairs, sitting in a dunk tank. That is how badly he wants attention. He's going to enter pie eating contests just to try to get his name in the headlines again. This is a man who, to me, in my opinion, seems to have some very serious problems. So maybe instead of doing cameo videos, or maybe do some cameo videos and build up your bank account again, and then spend that money on a very good psychiatrist, because I think that is what George needs more than anything else. Maybe a couple good lawyers too, but I think the psychiatrist should be first on that list. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.